There's a new exhibit on display at the Milwaukee Public Museum celebrating the museum's own history and looking toward the future. Joining me now are Madeline Anderson and Amanda Kopp with the museum. Thank you both for being here. So we know that this is a really transformational time for the Milwaukee Public Museum. In this exhibit, you guys are really capturing the museum's 142-year history.
That's right. We're starting from the very beginning, which actually goes beyond 140 years, when we started as a school that would go on field trips to collect specimens. And then we're going all the way through up to 2027 with the Future Museum.
Yeah, pretty cool. So this exhibit really explores the makings, if you will, of a natural history museum. What can folks expect to see?
So what they will see throughout is how MPM has been groundbreaking. We are one of the first 6 natural history museums in the country, and we have impacted museums around the world. So we'll see things like our history of taxidermy, how Carl Akeley created the world's first habitat diorama right here at MPM, and how that taxidermy played out. And then again, all the way through up into the future and how we are continuing to be groundbreaking in that future museum.
We're going to get to the future of the museum here in just a minute, but I just wanted to ask, why now? Why do this exhibit now as you are in this kind of transformational period?
Yeah, so when I started 9 years ago, I started finding out these interesting tidbits about we were the world's first this and the country's first that, but you know, there wasn't an interest. But once we announced that we were moving to a new building, suddenly the community really showed that they were interested in the history of MPM, both from their own past and their nostalgia, but also going back into the 1880s.
Yeah, pretty cool. So the museum is moving from its location around 8th and Wells to 6th and Juneau. Tell us any updates on that process right now, where we stand here about a year and a half out?
Yeah, so the new museum will open in early 2027, and construction began this summer in June. And right now, construction crews are drilling these 65-foot-long steel beams into the ground. They'll be doing that for another couple months, and then that's all to set the foundation for the building and the parking garage, and then you'll start to see vertical construction. And if you go by the site now, you'll also see our big tower crane just went up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's cool. I drive by it every day, and it's so cool to see how any project really comes to life. But I've been pretty shocked at how quickly even we're seeing some of the developments happen on that new site. For folks who are interested in seeing this new groundbreaking exhibit, what do they need to know in terms of how long they have to see it and getting out to MPM?
So the exhibit is open right now, and it goes all the way through January 20th.
Great. Any other information that folks at home need to be aware of, just talking about the Milwaukee Public Museum and its longevity here in the Cream City?
I would say one thing that's I really wanted to highlight in this exhibit is that MPM has always changed. We're actually in our 3rd home now. We're moving to our 4th. And we've changed both because of new scientific technologies and cultural things. And when we've changed, we've innovated and, again, had an impact on the world. So really highlighting that change is something that I think will be interesting to a lot of people as they come through.
Yeah, for sure. Madeline and Amanda, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. You can find all of our stories about the future of the museum and its new location right now on the 12 News app.